Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to evercrisis. There is a lot to talk about. Angeal came out, guild battle coming. There's so many in-between things on this update that I want to point out because it is kind of important to go with, especially increasing your level character to 90. That one's going to be pretty quick, and there's two ways to do it. Make sure you're doing it the right way for your account and what you need, because you don't need to do the bomb event technically. So with all that being said, let's jump in and let's start off with daily free draw. Don't forget, by the time you see this video, you have 4 hours or less to get this in there. 140 free draws, which is 14 days, 2 weeks. Pretty solid. With the release of Angeal, there's a couple things that have come out with this. Not only that you get a new character and everything, but because we've got a new character, the High Wind, you now have a new slot for the High Wind. Also, this character, if you do certain things with them, like do maximum damage, raise the character's level, you are going to be enhancing the High Wind here and there. So don't forget to go back into the tower, take Angeal with you to do one big hit, right? This one requires Angeal total damage dealt. So the way we did this, or I showcased it before, is that you go into the tower, go to a certain level where you have that weakness for Shiva, and then you summon, fully buff Angeal, and do that one big hit, right? The other one beside it does the same exact thing. You just got to do one hit max damage, and again, just the tower is going to help you because of the bonus of the summon. Any character can hit that pretty easily. And then if you upgrade Angeal's weapons, like I did a couple of weapon upgrades, you guys are going to be increasing boost HP and physical defense as well. Obviously, you're probably not going to take every weapon to 120 or level 90, but for the most part, whatever weapon you guys grab, go ahead and start increasing that, because that is little bonuses to the High Wind. So, new character, new level cap as well at the moment. If you guys aren't aware, which you should be, go for Angeal's limit break as fast as possible. I already got most of his thing done because I've been leveling it up and slowly going there because I kind of want to showcase his character. But you guys got to make sure that you are doing this limit break first, completing everything, handing in the memories, the guild, the 30 low grade, and then using his limit break 10 times. You can do this really quickly in the tower for those quests that say limit break increased by this much, and then limit break comes up so many times during the battle. But once you're done this one, you've got to activate the next one. Make sure you guys do that. If you don't activate it, you're not unlocking his limit breaks. And you got to make sure you do this one first, because you need 5 levels in the first one, which is called Chocobos. If you have 5 levels in that, plus you use everything else, you will be able to unlock his third one, which is probably arguably his best one. Having that Veil AoE 20% for the party is really good. So, with that being said, character cap is level 90 now. I got a couple characters at level 90, and with level 90 coming in, you have new upgrades to limit breaks. So, we've got Aerith here, right? Her healing is going from 69% sadly to 72%, and then also another upgrade up here, so probably a total of 75 or closer to 80, and then all these extra nodes. So plenty of upgrades just going straight down the middle. 210 HP, physical 24, and that's not including the side ones, but the side ones do require more of their noble memories, which is coming along with the actual new towers. So the towers themselves, some of them a little difficult depending on what you're doing, but every tower has come with 10 new floors, and every floor gives you 2 gacha tickets, which is really nice. So you guys can see here, floor 31, you got gacha tickets along with blue crystals, but noble memories to go along with the characters. So 2 gacha tickets down the line, and then character specific gacha tickets, and the last one character specific with ingots and all that. I know you guys can't see because it's behind my camera, but there you go. So towers are good. A lot of blue crystals coming out of that. And if you do Angeal's tower, you get Red 13, and I believe it was Zach with him. I haven't started this. I was going to do it on stream, but then I had to do everything else. But plenty of resources here. As long as your Angeal's level 80 or 90, now it's 90, and you give him some sort of back weapons, he should be totally fine. You don't have to go crazy with this character. So yeah, you can see floor 30, golden gacha tickets, ingots, all that. A lot of good resources here. So level up the characters while also doing the towers. You guys probably want to do this first, because as you do this, you're going to be leveling up the characters. It's probably not a crazy amount of experience. I can double check it for you real quick. So here's the new floor. First floor, experience-wise, we got 63,000. So yeah, Do the floor first before you max out characters to 90. That way, like right here, I need 333,000. I didn't max out Red 13 during the bomb or cactar farming. I left them just a little bit because it gave too much experience, which was a waste of stamina. Where this is free experience. So make sure you do all the quests that are free. That way you can just go ahead and get all that free experience instead of trying to use it on the bomb. Stamina is pretty expensive, especially with all the summons we have to make level 10 and fully max out. So with that being said, let's jump into the bomb event that we currently got right now, because it is kind of important to talk about this. There's two things you can do when it comes to the bomb event, right? Obviously, we have the daily. Don't forget to do the daily. It's 777,000 experience. Kind of calculate your farming based on this, so you don't want to go full max alt 90 characters right now. If you do that, then this daily goes to waste. It's free. It's 0. It's going to give you for 3 characters, so pretty solid. 2 dailies will probably level up a character, 1.4 million, almost over 1.5. But you could farm the bombs for experience. A full quest completion here gives about 1,700,000, I believe, for 180 experience. And while you're doing that, you're also unlocking the shop, and the shop has tickets for draws, and then everything else is just growth stream, right? So you got gold, purple, blue, then you got growth stream stuff, memory crystals. It's good if you need the memory crystals. Technically, I've got a lot of memory crystals, and more events are coming out, the more memory crystals we have. So as I'm doing my dailies, as I'm just doing it in co-ops and stuff like that, I'm going to be able to get the coins I need and pick stuff I need here and there, because you do have to do this for the daily. If you obtain 50 golden bombs, 100 golden bombs, 200, 500 golden bomb medals, if you don't claim this and it goes in your mailbox and you claim your mailbox, it goes towards this. So that's a way to do that. That quest won't go to waste. So when you do this, if you want to farm this less, definitely don't collect this and let it go into your mailbox. Collecting from your mailbox counts. But the golden bomb experience is good. I recommend, and Serge is the one who pointed this out. I'm like, you know what? You're right. You can cactar farm instead. So come here, go to character experience, because this gives you the same amount of experience. You only cost is 153 experience compared to 180, and there's a 200,000 experience difference, but that's because you're using less stamina. But while you do this, you have a chance to summon cactars, and you can summon multiple cactars. Like one of my runs gave me 3,500,000 experience. I got a mithril cactar, which gave me 36 mithril ore. I got a golden cactar, which also gave me gil plus experience. So if you are going to farm your characters to level them up, especially with mithril cactars being in the game now, and we need those to make level 90, 100, 110 weapons, I would recommend farming your experience on the training quest. I know that's weird to say, because I always go against that before, but with mithril cactars in the game now, it does make sense, and it having the same amount of experience without a cactar makes sense as farm it, so when you do get a cactar, it's way more. So if you're someone who needs memory crystals though, you should stick to this, because you have to farm a lot. Every character you want to get is 750. This is only here for, I believe, 24 days. So you'll probably have enough by the end of it, so you don't have to farm this heavy. But if you are going to go for those crystal cactars. Also, the only difference between Golden Bomb 6 quests and co-ops is that co-ops will give you more of these medals if you farm with your friends on your friend list, right? You get that co-op experience. The only thing is, if you need to level up your characters, spending stamina on 1 character leveling up versus spending stamina on 3 characters leveling up. So co-ops are good, but when it comes to experience, it's better to solo it. You pretty much get the same, a little bit more, a little less. Now, for the rest of the update, there's a couple things you got to keep in mind here that they did. They did increase, I'm not going to go in the notices, I'm just going to show you. Chocobos. There's a new Chocobo. Ocean Chocobos are now out. You guys can get higher Chocobo ranks, and there's new areas. So make sure you guys are getting all that done as soon as possible, because there's missions which have more blue crystals. So if you're hurting on blue crystals and you need it, the mission tab is there. So the more you explore, the more you get out of this. And you do have a daily limit of 99 of your Choco boosters. So if you are saving them and you want to do this fast, you can do it. But yeah, there's 3 new areas. I have my team set up on the new one. There's Junin 1, 2, and 3. I can't see what's in 2, but right here you guys can see that you have all this to farm. There is, my recommendation for Chocobos, a night one. So if you are going to do in the end and you have a good river Chocobo, farm the night one over here. Keep it on there. That's what I personally do for all of mine. Mine are always on night ones because ruined materials are amazing. But after you do this one, you need an ocean Chocobo. And under the missions, we do get a free ocean Chocobo. So you don't have to sit here in the exchange shop. But the rates of them showing up is a little bit higher. So you can see DDD, refill that. All these again. I don't recommend refilling this. It's so expensive. Okay, so clearly the game doesn't like me. So there's a B ranking river Chocobo above me. So if I needed that, I'd purchase it. So much for higher rates. But under the mission tab, there is explore 50% of the area in Junin 2 to get yourself a free ocean one. And then you have all those blue crystals. So from what I hear, you do need the ocean Chocobo for the next areas. I don't know if it's 2 or 3, but you do need one. Now, with all that being said, there's a couple more things to go over. Let me just refresh myself here. Coliseum update, level 90, new chapter. Yeah, that's it, and guild battle. So there is going to be a guild battle coming out. That guild battle is going to require physical water. So this will be here from the 23rd to the 29th. They're going to be doing the exact same thing. 3-day doing mock battles, 3-day actual battle, which I really like instead. You get 3 attempts per day. We know how guild battles work, but you can see right here, guild battle number 4, water physical attacks are effective. So Angeal's going to shine really heavily here. So is Glenn, Maritime Cloud, Sephiroth with his Tempest. So if you guys don't have a water team yet, this is going to work in guild battle and also floor 29. So it's a good time to invest into water DPS. So I'm totally looking forward to that because, you know, my water setup's it's amazing. It's totally good. I'm not going to be the dead weight. Anyways, story update. I ended up doing it all on stream last night with voice acting. Terrible as I am, I try my best. Pretty good story. It's nothing too exciting, nothing too crazy. The biggest thing is there's this new boss, and he's pretty cool. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say more than that, but went through the whole thing. You do get a free 5-star weapon in the story mode, which is kind of cool. I'm not going to tell you what 5-star weapon it is. It'll be a surprise for you, but there was a free 5-star weapon for just doing the story mode. So look forward to that freebie there. There is a new campaign for missions. This is really good. Like you just saw, I completed 120. This guy got so many of these tickets. I already pulled, I think, 100. He has over 200, maybe even 300 tickets just from being his campaign. This was all full of 20 tickets. And then you had a bunch of tickets over here for unlocking his nodes. Yeah, he has so many of them. So enjoy the free tickets. I feel like he's the first character to be released with this many tickets. Other ones came with like nodes, crystals, right? But this one has a lot. So good luck. I hope you guys pull a bunch of 5 stars. I got a pretty good roster kit for him. So far, almost unlocked all his weapons except for 2. I would prefer dupes on the character weapons I care about, but having all of it is kind of nice. But yeah, that's pretty much for the update. Angeal stuff is out, so he's got his new banners, new weapon, gear exchange. He has a new armor in there. He's got a new guild weapon. I think I said that already, and an ultimate weapon as well. So there's plenty to go over. That's going to be a whole different video. I'm going to be talking about his entire kit fully, all his weapons, and then if I get a chance and my hands on a fully maxed out one, I'll showcase him a little bit more too. But a lot of things added to the game. If you guys like Angeal, he's a great character. Constantly spamming his ability, putting extra HP on himself, limit breaking AoE party, reducing effects and all that. So there's going to be a whole thing on that. But I think that covered everything for the current update. If I missed anything, comment section, I'll leave it down there, or I'll pin someone's comment that they kind of correct me on something. Besides all that, yeah, Angeal's out. Guild battle's on the way. Level 90 increase, which doesn't take long to level up a character to 90, as you guys saw. I did that in less than like 10-15 minutes. Just spamming the actual experience quest instead of the bomb event. I did a little bit of the bomb event just to get the gacha tickets, and then I dipped over to the cactars. But anyways, besides all that, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell you guys later.